Five-time Pro Bowler, 12-year veteran of the National Football League, fresh off of doing Good Morning Football. He's, I guess, part of the 105 freeway car wash.
That's right.
It goes from one spot to the other one right here on the Rich Eisen Show. Terron Armstead. Good to see you, Terron. How are you?
Doing well. Doing really well.
See you. Do you have a friend that you love to, that you know you can get under his skin and you poke him and you keep poking him? Do you have any of those friends?
I have quite a few.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you understand that sensibility, that mentality, right?
For sure.
So of all the 32 teams in the National Football League that get the biggest breaks, the Patriots are the number one, would you say, of all of them?
I would say that. I would say
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Thanks for coming on,
fair.
Terron Armstead.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with Terron. He's bigger than I am.
Well, he spent 3 years with the Dolphins.
so
You had a
this was
front
an
row
argument?
seat to that. Oh,
This,
that's him. Yeah.
this was an argument?
Oh, it's not an argument. It's
No,
just me
he's-
stating facts and getting under his skin
Yeah,
every
he's
time I
getting
do
me,
it.
Yeah.
getting me riled up. It's too early for this, Terron.
You can't combat that, though. Really. You can't. You can't.
Please.
Tries to.
Keep going. Keep
I
going.
really don't want to, Rich. I really don't want to.
Why? Why? Because it sounds like sour
It's
grapes.
a slippery slope, and once I get started, man,
But that's the idea.
I know.
We've
I
got
know.
3 hours.
But yeah.
Yeah, this is like good afternoon football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've turned the page from morning.
You're right. You're right.
This is it.
Let's not.
Okay. Let's not and say we did.
Thank
Is something that I think I used to say in summer camp.
Till you realize you can't get fined by the league anymore.
It's
That's
over.
true. That is.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
right.
true. That's a fact.
I don't know.
That's a fact.
I mean, listen. That said, what do you think is going on in the Broncos locker room right now?
It's I've been in this, not necessarily this situation, but I've been with Sean Payton. I've been under his leadership,
Yes, sir, you have.
and it's I feel strongly about these guys. The confidence is there. It's real. He loves a challenge. That's one thing about Sean. He loves a challenge. He loves adversity. He doesn't do built-in excuses.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why he was so quick to announce Bo Nix's injury. He didn't have to. You know, first injury report Wednesday. That's when could have started the chatter.
Mm-hmm.
But that's him, man. It's like all of it. The way he walked through the process of Bo Nix is going to Birmingham, get surgery. It's Stiddy. We're going Stiddy season.
Mm-hmm.
No question about it. We're not calling Drew to throw with his left or throw underhand. We're not doing it. We're going Stiddy season.
Yeah, we're not pulling a Phillip Rivers with Drew Brees.
Not doing it. That is him. And I had Will Lutz joining my show, joining the set today, and he talked about the environment in the locker room. The belief is strong, man. They've seen Stiddy prepare all year. They believe in the defense. They believe in the run game. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Sean Payton say, watch out. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And I understand, like, he came out and he had announced that it would have maybe have been tough to play cat and mouse games about whether Bo Nix was going to be available if he's under the microscopic knife, in Alabama on a Tuesday. But I guess he was just told, like, this is it, and Sean made the decision to say, to heck with it, I'll just go to the podium and announce it. Back on the Rich Eisen Show on our radio feed on ESPN Radio and SiriusXM. Terron Armstead is here, and we're chopping it up about what's going on in the Broncos locker room right now. And you spent all those years in New Orleans with Sean Payton as your head coach. And so what is your best guess as to how Payton's going to approach it, first 15 scripted? What do you think here against the Patriots on Sunday?
A fast start is vital, I think, for Stiddy's confidence, for the confidence and belief of the offense. A fast start that can be just simple completions. Me knowing Sean, they're gonna take some shots early, but it's very important for them to get the run game going. If the run game is effective this game, particularly this game, it opens up the play action pass, which they're calling Stiddy a gunslinger. Will Lutz, he told me on my show, Sean Payton has talked about Stiddy's arm talent. He's going to take some shots. He's going to dial up ways to create points or give opportunity to create points. He knows that they're going to have to score to beat this team. The Broncos defense is incredible, but Drake May and company, they're doing it. They're hot, the momentum, so they're going to score. And the Broncos will have to put up 21 around that to
May have to be more than that. I mean, you saw Josh Allen with 4 turnovers put up 30 anyway.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I think Josh Allen was so in his head about after the game is like a wide open Dawson Knox. If he hits him, that thing's a wrap. It's over.
Yeah.
And we're not even talking about what we've talked about over the first 5 minutes of our conversation, right? We're talking about the Bills going to New England for an AFC Championship game right now. So what's going on, do you think, in Vance Joseph's room?
It's matchups, Rich.
Mm-hmm.
That Buffalo Bills offense presented different challenges for Denver that I can't say the Patriots have.
Why is that?
Ability.
What do you got?
That O-line. Buffalo's O-line is incredible. They're fire. They were having their way with Denver early. If it wasn't for the fumble to James Cook, Alex Singleton making a great game-changing play,
yes, sir,
that game had a chance to get ugly. They were running the ball at will. So and to be able to protect it the way that they can on the edges, one-on-one. Even though Josh had some moments where he was hit by Nick Benito, but those weren't losses from Deion Dawkins or Spencer. Okay. This situation for the Broncos D-line,
yes,
this is the X factor to me, people. This is what can determine the game, not the quarterback situation for the Broncos. Denver D-line has the potential to make this game look like the Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl last year. It's possible. That's the way Broncos win this game, in my opinion.
And Stidham doesn't turn it over and allows the defense to do what it can do that you just said.
For sure.
To dominate the line of scrimmage. And that's the way that they get through
I believe
the
so.
Super Bowl 60.
Stidham's not going to, and this is a Sean Payton thing, from the quarterback position. Your job is to take care of the ball first and foremost. Not splash plays, not 40-yard completions, your job is to take care of the ball. So Stidham is not going to have a situation where he's putting the ball at risk much. A sack fumble might happen. Is football, but he's not going to be having a lot of risky throws.
Well, aren't you seeing a Patriots defense that's come on over the last 2 weeks?
Fire.
You know, in the aftermath of the wild card win, you know, the all-22 set says Herbert did have his shots downfield, but he really didn't take them. He couldn't complete them, didn't see them, or what have you.
Yeah.
But part of that might be because he was wearing the New England defense.
That's a fact.
Okay, because that O-line just, as we know, banged up at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Ran out of gas. And then last week, I guess the first thing that if I'm Sean Payton, I'm showing Jarrett Stidham, even though he knows this. Hey, if the Patriots are on you, don't like C.J. Stroud throw a grenade in the middle of the field.
Let's not.
You know
try
what I mean?
that.
And flip the momentum of the entire
Let's
game.
not try that one.
Because New England, I mean, Milton Williams is showing he's earning his free agent dollars certainly the last 2 weeks. What do you think of that end of things?
It's you take that and you learn from it, of course. But in all honesty, and it's nothing against the Patriots defense, those were the worst two offenses in the tournament. The injuries to the front line of the Chargers, what they had, and a lot of inconsistencies from other players. And then the Texans offense have been that. We've had showings of that same outfit several times this year. So this will be a different situation.
Okay, so you're saying the Patriots facing the two worst offenses in the tournament in back-to-back weeks, and then they face a backup quarterback in the AFC Championship game. And you won't go on the record and say the Patriots get the most breaks in the National Football League? Terron Armstead?
They do. The Patriots are the NFL's baby. No question about it. No question about it. They got to deal. They got to deal with a game plan.
Respectfully, you're bigger than I am, so I won't.
I don't want to fight, bro. I don't want to fight.
I don't want to get you in trouble anymore. Terron Armstead here on the Rich Eisen Show. Your assessment of the NFC Championship game is what?
I love it. I love this matchup. Round 3 of this heavyweight bout. Regular season split 1-1. Both games could have went either way. I've said this before the playoffs, Rich. The Rams are the only team in the NFC that can beat the Seahawks. Before the playoffs started, if the Rams get a chance, if the Rams get there, they're the only team that can threaten them.
Why do you feel that way?
The way that the Seahawks are built, the way that this roster has been constructed, that defense is dominant. They are relentless. They fly around. They have just weapons. And Rams match up perfectly because they have weapons in the same spot across the ball. So the corners that they got in Seattle, the receivers they got in with the Rams. Same for Matt Stafford in the MVP season he's put together. He's the guy
yes,
that can go toe-to-toe with this defense. And the same for their offense, too. Seattle offense don't get as much love. Sam Darnold don't get as much love. He's playing well. Kenneth Walker is one of the best in the league. He's underrated to me. But the Rams defense, they come up with timely turnovers. They create problems. Jerry Verse and the boys up front. I love this matchup.
So you think the Rams emerge?
It's close. It's tough. Give me your thoughts first.
By the way, I like Terron Armstead very much. And the reason why I like you, Terron, is you have gotten so much better than the first time you've appeared on this program in terms of your punditry, your acumen of delivering your thoughts. You've dropped the fact that you have your own show multiple times. I picked up on that. I can pick that up off the floor for you and say that it's called The Set with T-Stead.
Hey, let's go now.
I appreciate that. I heard you sneak that in a couple times. Well done. And then instead of you answering a very pointed question as the guest, you flipped it on me, which is really impressive. And I have been at this much longer than you, so I'm not going to answer that question.
Wow.
And say to you, this is what a guest does, is answer the question from the host.
Hey, listen.
Unless you just, I mean, I'm kind of trying to swim move you right here.
Yeah, no, which is
I understand you've got your set and you're trying to protect whatever you're trying to protect, which is a very difficult opinion to express.
What you just did there too, Rich.
Look at me. Look at you.
You're not
Look
bad.
at us.
You're not, yeah.
Do you want to answer the question?
I got you. I got you. Out of respect, Rich.
Okay.
You are.
Oh, are you saving it for your own show?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll share.
All right. Okay.
I have the Rams in an upset.
Okay.
I have the Rams in an upset. I do. I think Matt Stafford and company gets it done. I think a big day from Devontae Adams.
You do.
The last time they played, it was a big day from Puka. It wasn't no Devontae Adams.
Correct.
A lot of attention to go to Puka. Devontae is hungry for that, his moment to stamp his career, which has already been solidified.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
But just those, these postseason accolades, it's where legacies are made in the postseason. So I think Devontae's he's ready to stamp his career. Sean McVay does not get enough credit as a coach. He's elite, one of the elites. Nothing against Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
They have been phenomenal. They will be phenomenal Sunday. I think the Rams get it done in a close one.
I agree.
Why you couldn't do that first, though? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know. I wanted to know what you thought first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can listen. You can do it. When you have your own cup, when you have your own
run, you don't have
run.
Wait, there's no swag for the set with T-Stead?
I don't have the merch yet,
but
man.
But you've got the bling. I seen the T-Stead.
Yeah.
We have that photograph that we presented going to break of you with your shirt and no shirt underneath the shirt. I couldn't pull that off. If I had our eyes, as the bling and no shirt underneath, people would be like, I don't want to see that.
That is hilarious.
Like that right there. I can't pull that off. Look at you.
Man right there.
Damn. You enjoying what you're doing now?
I'm enjoying it, man. I'm having fun. I'm getting my football fix.
Yep.
Talking about the game openly, sharing my thoughts and opinion.
Yep.
Try to educate on the way, especially O-line, D-line play.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been great. It's been great. Inspired by guys like you, Rich.
Please.
For sure.
I'm just here talking ball. That's
and you do it at a high level, man. I've been doing it for a long time.
I have been doing it for a while. Yeah, I used to have hair. And not just on my chest like you. So let me put you in this position. What happened in Miami? Are you surprised?
I was shocked at the timing of Mike's departure.
On a Thursday? In the middle of having a conversation with Darren Waller, apparently?
That was crazy. That was crazy. I was shocked at that. I'm sure he was too, as Waller talked about.
He's doing exit interviews.
Exit interviews, coaches' exit interviews. That's usually somebody that's preparing for the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
So that was shocking. I see the move. I see the direction that they're going. John Eric Sullivan, he found his guy, and Jeff Haffley. They have that history together. It's chemistry, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
The style of team that he's trying to build from listening to John Eric Sullivan,
mm-hmm.
tough, physical, relentless. Haffley, his defense has displayed that. He has head coach experience in college, but he has head coaching experience. But he's moved up the NFL ranks pretty quickly, and now it's interesting. I have no idea what direction they go at quarterback. If they work with Tua, rebuild that situation, or if Malik Willis is a guy, or they do it in the draft. I'm not sure, but I'll be closely watching.
Yeah, me too. Interesting. Willis that's a good choice. I think he's got nothing but upside. Obviously, what Matt LaFleur's done over the last couple of years with him, for him,
Sure.
Has been nothing short of impressive. I kind of feel like they have to stick with the price tag of cutting Tua.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anyone's going to acquire him with that contract. Is so massive.
Yeah.
They may have no choice but to stick with him this year. But I'm wondering what the coach's plan is, because I'm sure that was discussed with him.
Yeah.
In his PowerPoints, in his meetings, certainly with Aikman potentially, apparently in the room. And I'm sure Troy has calling Tua's games has his very specific opinions on Tua's viability as a starter in this league, as a consistent starter.
Yeah.
You got any guess on that front? Just knowing what you know or hearing what you're hearing at all? Or
I'm with you for sure. On the contractual obligations,
yes,
it makes it difficult to maneuver.
It's almost nine figures, Terron, if they cut him.
That's a lot of money on Rich.
That's
Ooh-wee.
over a span of 2 years.
I love it.
Yeah.
With the contract the way it is,
yes,
it does make it. None of this is simple. It's not checking a box. I believe in Tua as a person, as a player. I believe in him wherever he is, in Miami or elsewhere, to get himself back to form and play the style of football that he feels proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Last year wasn't that. It was a bad year. He didn't play a good brand of football. For the Dolphins, man, this quarterback position is everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the pilot of the franchise. So it's vital on what they do, the direction they go. I talked to Tua personally. He told me a lot about his experience this past year and the challenges it presented. Most that I would never share, for sure.
But there is tea within that conversation.
It might be a little
of to be spilled. Okay.
I won't spill it.
Okay.
I won't spill it.
I'm not asking you to.
Yeah.
I don't want you to betray any personal.
Right. No, for sure. But I like Malik Willis a lot. So if that was a direction that they were going, I think I have seen enough for him to get a chance as a starter.
Well, the new head coach had a front row seat.
He did.
You
And
know?
that's probably the most inexpensive path you can take,
I'd agree.
especially with Tua's situation.
Before I let you go, 2 weeks from tonight, Drew Brees is going to be a Hall of Famer. I don't think I'm not spilling any tea here.
They're letting that guy in?
They are going to let him in.
What?
He's going to lead the way, pretty much. Obviously, quarterbacks do. Larry Fitzgerald, we're going to hear his name. We'll see
sure.
Belichick. Robert Kraft's name is probably going to be that night.
Quite the class,
No
man.
doubt. When you think of Drew Brees, the Hall of Famer, you got a good story for me? Anything that leaps to mind, Terron Armstead?
Drew was just, he was such a pro. Like, legitimately just a Hall of Fame professional. Everything that he did was so cliche, but it was so, like, real. You know, first one in the building, last one to leave. The routine, the process, game planning. Don't matter if we've seen the Bucs 3 times this year, the Panthers 2 times already. Like, it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
The hours spent, the detail, the demand of others. Mike Thomas, I need you to be right here at this moment. You got to be right there, not a foot less or more.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Cooks, the motion has to be 6 inches more. He was just so detailed. And to see that approach and demand every single day for so many years, greatest of all time, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, you certainly had, again, just to use the phrase, a front row seat to watching all of it. You got your favorite in the huddle moment? Game on the line, or it doesn't have to be game on the line? You had something where?
I'll give you a couple.
Please.
One that was a low light for me, my first start. I was in Carolina. We were fighting for the division. And I came from Arkansas Pine Bluff. Probably played in front of 2,000 people. So we get to Carolina, and we didn't have noise simulators at practice. So this is my first time with crowd noise. Drew Brees is talking another language. Mandarin. I don't know. But he's calling these plays so fast. And I'm like yelling back at him, Drew, what did you say? I can't hear you. He said, you just got to know it. And the first half of that game was terrible. I got him sacked twice. I went the wrong way. It was bad. But I made the adjustment. He came to me at halftime. We talked. I made the adjustment, and smooth sailing for 9 years. Another Drew Brees story in the huddle, and this is how he was. Late in the game, we're down 3. And 2-minute drill, we're going. We can't get much going. Drew pretty much told us, listen, y'all blocked the 4 down in that guy. 4 down in Kuechly. What's the play? What's the nothing else? On 1. 4 down in Kuechly on 1. For 4 plays in a row, he threw the ball to Marcus Colston. They didn't make a call. I don't know if it was a signal or what. It's just y'all get to the ball, just move. Block them 5 guys. And they just orchestrated, bro. He saw the game differently.
He didn't call a play. He just told you who to block.
4 down, and that guy.
And Colston, he didn't tell him what route to run?
Bro, we just marched down the field. Just them two. Every ball went to Colston. Drew was special, man.
I love stories like that. I just do. And I will never forget how he got there, what happened in 2009, obviously, but 2006 and how he got there with Sean and Katrina and the punt block and the statue that's out there of Steve Gleason.
For sure.
And how 3 years later, the Super Bowl happens, it hits, and then you show up, and I just think it's kind of neat. He came up to you at halftime of your first game in which you were completely lost and said what?
Just giving some confidence.
So he wasn't angry. He came up to you.
This is probably another note that I'll give about Drew Brees.
Sure.
As demanding as he was of excellence, of guys doing their job, he never went at an O-lineman. Never. I'm talking about you can get up, he'll get smacked. And I've got his world rocked before. Drew, I'm sorry. But he would never go at O-lineman. He always considered the mental battle of playing O-line and how difficult the job is. You block a guy 50 times, he gets you on a 51st snap. Receivers, tight ends,
yes,
running back, different story. He's on their ass. But he never, for whatever reason, and I think it's that mental battle, he never got on the O-lineman. So it was always a boat of confidence.
So 2 Sundays from now, you believe the Rams are playing in Super Bowl 60 against, do you think New England does pull it out?
No.
At the end of you do not.
No. I don't.
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Yeah. It's all right. We'll be friends
think it's
later.
Denver and the Rams?
I think Denver.
The 2 Seans at it. And then I no doubt Saints fans should get ready to see, McVay versus Payton video of the no pass interference.
Ooh,
that's coming.
Let's not even go there.
No, I know. I mean, that's the way we spend time, getting bored in the media waiting for football. We talk about
take me to
matchups.
a dark place.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, let's not do that.
But so you think it'll be Sean Payton versus Sean McVay dialing it up against each other's defenses in Super Bowl 60?
I think Sean Payton gets it done in an ugly one. Close game.
Muddies it up.
Muddies it up.
Because Vrabel knows how to do that, pal.
For sure.
As you know.
I
right?
love Vrabel, man. I love
Who
Vrabel.
doesn't?
Love him.
He's unbelievable.
He is.
He may be coach of the year 2 weeks from tonight, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
All right. Hey, it's great to see you.
Same.
You got a spot here anytime. If you need me as a guest.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Right?
No, I'm happy. I'm happy to appear on the show, and just know when that happens, when you ask me a tough question, I will say, what do you think?
No.
And see how you like it.
And I'm going to bracket that thing right back to you.
Because I showed you what to do.
Facts.
In that respect. And everything else, you could just be yourself and do what you want to do. How does that sound?
Hey, I love it, Rick.
Oh, you got it. Everybody check out The Set with T. Stead, one of the fastest growing athlete-led shows on YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts on YouTube. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.